Hello traders, this is Day Trader Matt here with businesswithtrading.com doing an E-mini trading room recap for Wednesday the 13th of November. And today was another fun day in the markets. We had a nice little gap down, or quite a substantial gap down this morning, and then a gradual increase and sideways action to end the morning session. Today we had 3 trades. We were 2 for 1 and ended up pulling 1 point out of the market today. It was basically, kind of choppy after it got started, and we ended up getting long over here, which we ended up moving up our stop and getting out on this move here, and then it did continue upward. After the continuation, we did get long again over here, which we did get stopped out on. We did get long again, which we were basically able to nullify the unsuccessful trade that we had. So we just ended up with that little bit of profit that we made in the morning. And sometimes days are going to be like that. You're going to have unsuccessful trades. They're going to happen. And the only real question is, how do you react to them? I see a lot of new traders. They'll have an unsuccessful trade, and that will just cause an avalanche of bad things, and mistakes happen after that, and it's just one bad trade after another. I've seen that happen quite a bit. And it's really important, when you have that unsuccessful trade, what's your next trade going to be like? You see that we spent about 15 minutes between those 2 trades. We had the unsuccessful trade, waited on it a little bit, and then made another trade. And that's really what you want to do. Making a trade back to back when you have an unsuccessful trade, unless it's just a really good trade, it's probably not the best thing to do. And successful trades are the same way. Once you have a trade, whether it's successful or unsuccessful, you want to wait a little bit, before making your next trade, just because your brain's still processing that, and you don't want that to overshadow your objectivity, basically. So anyway, I wanted to talk about that a little bit. Maintaining your objectivity in trading is very important, and without it, you're really just in a crapshoot, basically. Because you want to be able to identify the higher probability trades that maybe they're 70% successful, 75% success rate, whether then just I'm just going to enter the market here. I don't know what's going on, but I want to be in. There's a big difference between those 2 scenarios. So anyway, hopefully made sense a little bit what I was talking about. Thanks for watching the video. You can always leave comments below if you want. You can also email me directly, support@businesswithtrading.com. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great day, and I'll see you back here in the markets. Thank you.